Hi, welcome to BeAuditSecure. In this series, we're going to be discussing the 7 things you need to know and prepare for in case an auditor, inspector, investigator, or heaven forbid, litigator comes knocking at your door. So here we go. Number 1, you need to be able to meet reasonable basis. Reasonable basis means that you got your information from a credible source. Number 2, you need to utilize something sort of like my rule of threes. That means that you're not going to believe anything or implement a policy or procedure until you have had it verified from 3 credible sources. Number 3, policies and procedures. So this means that policy manuals for your employees are not optional. A lot of employers kind of skate out on this one thinking, I don't want to be pushed around by some book telling me how I have to treat everybody. Well, I can give you some pretty strong evidence that policies and procedures are not optional. Number 4, standard operating procedures. This is a whole different thing from policies and procedures. Standard operating procedures are step-by-step guides that you create for your employees so that they know exactly how a task is to be accomplished as per federal and state law. Number 5, training. Yes, everyone needs to have training from the day an employee comes to work for you until probably the day that they leave. We all should be developing a training mindset, a culture of training, if you will. Number 6, communication skills. In order to be able to truly survive an audit, you need to be able to get to the point of being compliant. And sometimes, unless we're good communicators, compliance is a difficult topic. So becoming a good communicator and learning to listen is going to be paramount to your being prepared to survive that audit, inspection, investigation, or litigation. And number 7, internal audits. Everyone must be doing internal audits in their businesses. Now, many of you have internal audits that go on in the payroll department where you add all the numbers up and make sure 1 + 1 really does equal 2. But there are so many more audits you guys need to be doing. And in order to be ready to survive an inspection, audits such as how you're classifying your workers is a good example. Are all of your W-4s completed properly? Do you have a solid handbook for employees to refer to? And how do you know? Because remember this, you don't know what you don't know until you know. You know? No, I understand. So stay tuned to the next 7 parts of this series because we are going to break down each individual point and go into a little more detail on exactly what you need to do in order to get ready for that fateful day when the auditor, inspector, investigator, or heaven forbid, litigator comes knocking at your door. Until next time, I'm Lisa Smith. Be audit secure.